You're listening to the EVs for Everyone podcast. My name is Elena Ciccatelli, an award-winning automotive executive, and I'm so excited to introduce you to some of the most dynamic thought leaders the EV economy has to offer. Listen in on honest conversations I have with the leading electric vehicle experts and uncover critical insights that will help you jump ahead and stay there. The electrification race is officially on, and these conversations have never been more important. So whether you're an automotive executive or just an EV enthusiast, this is the podcast for you. Let's get started.
Its own fixed ops itself, and through our partnership with Battery for Life and Coverage in a Click, we're actually the first in the country.
Very first
In America. In automotive.
Yes.
To be able to monetize F&I on charging stations.
Okay. Now hold on. So what does that mean? Again, I'm listening, I'm hearing you, and you're like, well, wait a second. Because if I'm a dealer, no matter where, and I have an OEM, I have charging stations.
Correct.
I was mandated by the OEM to have it. Right. So in that charging station, there are people that come to my dealership, charge their car, who didn't buy a car, aren't from the area, maybe they did buy a car, and they're sitting in front of my charging station for 30 minutes.
Yes.
So what are you doing? How do you monetize that?
I want to get back to that, and I really do. I just want to make sure that I address the question about fixed ops, right?
Yeah.
So where we're at today is not where we're going to be in the next 3 to 5 years, right? In the next 3 years, we will be in 5 markets. So my vision is to be able to provide that service to a wider demographic. It's for everyone, plug.
Yes.
So be able to provide the service ability in multiple markets. That's the first vision, right? We're already doing good stuff. Let's do it for more people, right? Our mission is to lower the barriers to entry. So we want to make sure that we are able to do that on the fixed ops side. So I just want to address that. And then explore any opportunities that we are learning through, like the testing, like battery repair, and other innovations that will come through from the sheer us doing it. That's some of the stuff that our team is working on is really exciting. I mean, our team was actually piloting, they were testing their own battery. This is way beyond my pay grade, but it's a battery trickle, it's a load balancing of this module. So they were creating their own tool that balances the load between one module and the other, because what you don't want to have, when you were talking about replacing modules, we've learned that you don't want to have one at 100% and then one at 80%, because then what happens is you put them both and they will charge at different intervals, which will give you error messages, and it also will not give you accurate battery mileage.
Yeah,
right?
the range is all messed up. All of it. It has to balance.
So it has to be balanced. So they've created their own. We've created our own type of balancing tools and that sort of thing. So I just see a really, really electrifying future.
Oh, we gotta come and do another second. Sorry. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, we really do. So on the service side, that's really exciting, and I mean, anybody can sell cars, but not everybody can fix these.
Touche. Ooh, that was a mic drop moment, but don't actually drop the mic.
So one of the things that you did that I want you to talk about is, because again, the first dealership in America to do this is to take those EV chargers that are in front of every single dealership in America, and you found a way to advertise those customers, whether they're your existing customers or new customers, your F&I products, while they're sitting in your dealership for 30 minutes charging. So can you walk us through what that looks like?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important that I share with you a little bit of the journey that got us there, and not to bore you with too many details, but there was a inflection point when we decided to make the journey into cars and chargers, right, with the Eco Auto model. As we were going through and learning different things about the energy business, the sustainability side, right, the charging business, we learned that we don't want to be in the installation side of it, because you can't do it all, right? So we ended up finding partners that will actually install it and pay us a commission. So very simple transaction for us. Customers are getting the value, and at the end of the day, it's like an F&I.
Yeah.
Just a commission, right?
Yeah.
So that was like, okay, that's interesting. Can we expand on that? And can we show other businesses what we've done here at EcoAuto? Okay, we started exploring that. It turned out to be a very fruitful opportunity. There's some challenges, like anything, right? And the biggest challenge, and this is important, this is actually super important to anybody that's listening out there, because what is the number 2 objection, other than the battery, for consumers?
Charging
And charging infrastructure.
Charging accessibility.
Yes. Through our journey, we discovered why that is a challenge still. Okay? We don't have horses and buggies on the roads most of the time today because gas stations became a thing. But it was the same concern. Back then, where am I going to find a gas station? In fact, this is an interesting fun fact. The first dealership, the first gas station, the first dealership was open 5 years after the first gas station was open. So you tell me what comes first, the chicken or the egg, right? So this is the challenge that we found, because nobody could answer this to a business owner. You're a business owner, you want to put chargers into your location, and me as a charger retailer, I can't answer you, how do you make money on a charger?
Right, because you don't.
Nobody can answer that.
Half a penny on a kilowatt of what is that? Like, there's no money there.
There's no money there.
And I just outlaid all this money to put a charger in there.
Correct.
I was forced to do.
Forced to outlay all this money, especially in our industry, right? Beyond our industry, now we have a vested interest because we're selling the cars. You gotta charge them up.
Yeah.
But what about if it's just a strip mall? What if it's just somebody out there that wants to put charging stations, finds out how much money they have to outlay, and then finds out how slowly they're gonna get that money back, and then there's maintenance and upkeep and all kinds of stuff, right? That's why more people aren't saying, let's put more charging stations in. And that's the challenge that's happening in the industry. So that's the part that we started from when we started talking about how do we do this. And Coverage in a Click came along, Battery for Life came along, and I had a light bulb moment. I said, wait a minute. We already distribute the chargers through our EcoAuto platform. We partnered with Autel. They have big screens. Autel is all over the country at dealerships.
Yeah.
Is anybody actually using these screens to make money?
The answer is zero.
0.0.
Everyone listening has an EV charger. Not one of them is monetizing it like you're about to talk about.
Most importantly, they don't even make it available to the public, which I think is silly.
Yeah.
It's silly. You're literally telling your customer, don't come here because we don't welcome you. But besides the point.
No, it's real talk.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
what the show is about. This is real talk.
Fine.
Yes, real talk.
And that's so we're like, okay, we're already doing it in service. We have consumers that are there.
Yeah.
We have people that need the charging infrastructure, right? Do you think that Mobile has a convenience store because they like convenience? No, they like money. They like green.
Right.
And that's exactly what we did. We made it convenient to the end user for them to cover their number one concern, which is batteries. So we found a way to put all of those offerings to a consumer. When they come in to plug in their vehicle, they're now able to see a whole thing on how they can cover their batteries for life just by coming to charge at your port. And by the way, we make $500 to $1,000 in every purchase on those batteries for life.
Yeah, I mean, because how many times I see it, right? I have, I go to the gas station and bam, here comes the commercial, right? So what we're talking about doing, and one of the reasons why I partnered with Coverage in a Click is it allows me to, put our product on there, which is Battery for Life, your service contracts, your tire